Lesson number 6, stay away from the drama and the negativity. That life, ladies and gentlemen, is very worth it. Sometimes it's when you say something, if you say nothing at all. Hi guys, it's Tori. Welcome back and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. So in this video today, we're just going to be basically evaluating 2020, looking at what we've learned because we've come so far. By God's grace, we made it, and happy 2021 to all my subscribers, both returning and new. Welcome to the channel once again. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so the first lesson of 2020 is that let prayer be your first response and not your last resort. Basically, a lot of things have happened in my life, and I bet things have happened in your life as well. So yeah, if you put God first, I think 2020 has shown us that if you put God first, everything will basically work out the way it's supposed to. Maybe not according to how you want it to work out, but basically according to how God wanted it to work out. So yeah, seek him first and all things will fall into place. So number 2 is that everything is temporal. Just basically choose what makes you happy, because happiness is the only thing I think that everybody should live for. We've seen things come and go, but I think just basically for me, it's been choosing what makes me the most happy. And even though I know that eventually it's going to go away, I should just make the most of it and be happy when if it's with the person, if I'm around the person, if it's doing something, for instance YouTube, just basically making content that makes me happy before eventually I grow old and can't make YouTube videos anymore. Lesson number 3 is that not every opportunity that knocks on your door is yours. You're probably wondering right now in your head, like, it's knocking on my door, so why would she say if it's knocking on your door then it's not yours? I think a lot of people out there, what people don't know is that sometimes things just come to you as a by the way thing. Maybe they had no access to the person that they're supposed to go to. Let's take for instance an opportunity comes in where I'm supposed to sing. I know for a fact that I'm not a good singer, but I know a lot of people out there who are pretty good at singing. Why shouldn't I give that opportunity to somebody who is most likely to succeed more than I am? You know, that's what I mean by, like, not all opportunities that knock on your door are yours. Be generous enough to accept that not everything that comes is yours, and that there are people out there who are better at certain things than you are, and those people probably deserve the opportunity just as you do, but it's just up to you to be generous to give that opportunity to them. Lesson number 4 is that don't be afraid to be a hero in your own story. I know we all want to be victims, and even when we're wrong, we kind of want to be right. But I just want to say, like, don't be afraid to be a hero in your own story. Every person should be given a chance, because I believe that whatever we do it to maximize happiness and minimize pain, which is basically utilitarianism. When we do something, it's for our own good. So even when you're giving your statement, don't blame yourself for things that you wished caused you happiness. But also, I'm not saying when you know for a fact that you're wrong, you should always say, oh, I'm right, because you're not always right. But don't be afraid to be a hero in your own story. It's fine if you're a villain in another person's story, but in your story, make sure you're a hero. At least make sure that the intentions for your actions were always for your good. Lesson number 5 is that you should fight for the good life. It's completely worth it. Those good grades, those late nights, sleepless nights, basically those nights when you couldn't talk to anybody, distancing yourself from people just because you wanted to make the most out of something or because you wanted to achieve something. It's completely okay. You shouldn't feel guilty for pushing people away because you want to achieve something greater. You shouldn't feel pity for yourself for staying up at night while everybody else is sleeping. The good life, ladies and gentlemen, is very worth it, and you and me should both strive to fight for it and work hard towards accomplishing what we're really passionate about. Lesson number 6, stay away from the drama and the negativity. That life is super toxic. You probably don't want it. So This is basically, I think, what I did. Most of the dramas, when I knew that something was about to go sour or people are not giving me right energies in 2020, I distanced myself till a time when if they wanted to give me positive energy back, then I would stick around. But if I saw that it was negativity all along, I distance myself. For all of you that I'm not talking to as much as I talked to, I think this is probably one of the reasons. Probably your energies just did not sit right with my spirit, and it was time to let you go so that you can give that energy to people that, you know, you're really investing your time in. But as for me, negativity and drama 2020, I wasn't going to do that. 2021, we're cutting you off again because we don't want drama and we don't want negativity. Lesson number 7 is always be happy, like genuine happiness from within yourself. I think it's something that I'm still searching for. I just want something that's genuine. I want to be happy within myself, happy by doing what I like to do, not being happy based off other people. And if that means cutting people off just to attend something that feels genuine within myself, I'm definitely doing it 2020. I'm definitely carrying on with it 2021. I'm not going to hurt you or anything of that sort, but this is genuinely for my good. And yeah, just out there seeking, you know, genuine happiness and pleasure and all that good stuff. Lesson number 8, let go of what you can't control. I know we've heard a lot of motivational speakers, a lot of motivational quotes saying, you know, letting go does more harm than good. Sometimes you need to hold on because you're always so close to the goal and all that good stuff. But honestly, I think up to you, it should just feel right that you're holding on. And if it doesn't feel right, let it go, because you can't control that stuff. And yeah, it's fine. It's completely okay. If something is weighing you down, if something doesn't sit right, if you feel like it's slipping out of your hands and it's basically not giving you inner peace and inner happiness, then let it go. It's not all the time that the top is exciting. What happens when you get to the top and you realize that everything you've genuinely been working hard for is not what you want? What happens then? So it's okay to let certain things go. It's okay to let some things stay. At the end of the day, it's all about you and what makes you happy and what you genuinely want to achieve from letting go or holding on. Lesson number 9, invest your efforts where it is reciprocated. There is no better feeling than knowing that the person, the time that you're investing in staying up to talk to this person, to attaining good grades, to doing what you like is being reciprocated. The way I'm doing YouTube, if I feel appreciated out here and people basically telling me, oh, yo, you know, continue doing the channel, that's reciprocation already, and I should invest in this. And I'm grateful to everybody who comes through, even though it's not many people, but I'm just grateful for the growth that I have experienced so far, and everybody who comes through and just tells me, yo, the channel and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. If it's in relation to people, make sure you invest your time. Don't stay up late at night for somebody who's just going to say, hey, I'm bored, tell me a story. Don't sit for that, because then you're settling for less. But if you stay up for somebody who's like, yo, let's talk during the day, I don't have time to talk during the day, but I could stay up and talk to you during the night, then that is reciprocation. Make sure you stay where you're happy, stay where you feel appreciated, stay where you feel loved, because that is genuine. The final lesson is give people all the chances in the world that you possibly can until you can't give chances anymore. People learn from being given second chances. People learn from being told where they went wrong and trying to mend their ways. But if we keep pushing people away because they did us dirty once, so they probably will do us dirty again, they're still going to go out and do the other person dirty and not learn from the mistakes that they made with us. Sometimes it's intentional, but for those people that it's not intentional, at least let people know why you're cutting them off. Even though I don't really let people know why I'm cutting them off. But for some people that I'm like genuinely honest with, I think I have let you guys know why I cut you off. But yeah, that's basically it. Give people as many chances as you possibly can. And yeah, that's basically it for 2020. 2020 was obviously a very bumpy road, but we made it, and both you and me should celebrate. Write down our goals for 2021. Tell me some of the things down in the comments that you've learned in 2020, things that you're even grateful for, and things that you're still carrying with you in 2021, because that would be amazing. So that was basically it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, and all that good stuff. So yeah, have an amazing week.